back to the channel, guys. You joined us for season 66. It's episode 52. What a game we've got for League Match 36. It's at home to current top of the league, Inter Milager. So this is another tough game we've got in a series of tough games. And let's have a look at this one. Inter Milager, yeah, they are top of the division. They're going in 5-3-2, very defensive for this one. Team rating is 90. And look at their form, 5 wins. That's why they're at the top of the division. Whereas the Double R's, we are 10th. We've had 2 wins out of our last 5. But look at that, we've got a decimated midfield. Gonzalez suspended, Ibrahim injury, Paulez injury. It's a nightmare in midfield. So we're playing 4-3-3. We've got 3 midfielders in there. Landau is our only second teamer. The rest are all first teamers. So we're going in on 77. 77 plays 90. And we are in our white kit. So we are at home. So if you're excited about a home game against a potential Bundesliga champions, you've got to do, pummel that subscribe button. And let's get over to Rich in Water, where it's not a record, but it's a healthy attendance. 29,916 watts. League match 36. Kick-off, and it's Inter Milager. They are taking the game to the Double R's. They're enjoying most of the possession. Where, look at that, it's Ramos. He is sent off on 19 minutes. And wow, Inter Milager down to 10 men. And as the game goes on, despite that handicap, Vandermark scores on 35 minutes, and we go into half-time 1-0 down. What can happen in the second half against 10 men of Inter Milager? Well, when the second half kicks off, it's more Inter Milager pressure. Double R's, we are enjoying a fair share of possession though. And it's Parla. Guess what, back on 56. And it is 1-1. And as the game goes on, what can happen? Is it going to be response from the Double R's, or is it Inter Milager? It's Inter Milager. It's Vandermark again on 75 minutes. And we've got 15 minutes. Can we get a draw out of this one as the game goes to full time? That's how it ends. Disappointed we didn't get the point, especially against 10 men. That was our chance. We didn't take it. So that's how the cookie crumbles. And let's get over to It's a Goal, and we can see it's official. Runnymede Rangers 1, Inter Milager 2. And if you go to the match stats, here are the goals. 65% possession for Inter Milager. And look at that, 8 shots on target as opposed to our 6. Were we justified with a 2-2? Well, just wasn't to be. Vandermark, obviously for the 2 goals, gets man of the match. And as we go into teams, then we can see, yeah, Inter Milager quite feisty throughout. Ramos, their midfielder, gets sent off, and then they got another 3 yellow cards on top of that as well. Oh, wow, what a game. Right, so let's compare our result with the rest of the Bundesliga results for match day 36. Here we go. It's Arndt 1, Eisenhuhlen 1. So Eisenhuhlen, another point for them in their bid to stay up. Radicals are on fire. Dugal, who scored a hat-trick against us, has scored a hat-trick against Eintracht Mind. And Marquez 2 on his ticket as well. So that's a 5-1 win for Radicals. FC Spartak have beaten Sapper Wanderers 3-2. Leicester Redmond have gone down 1-3 to Flying Squirrels. There's the Double R's Inter Milager result right there. Saarbrücker have gone down 0-2 to Surfers Locker. Super Carts have gone down 1-4 to Guardians. Viking have gone down 0-4 to a rampant Greenholm Rangers. Victoria Swanshausen 3, Tigers 0. So that's an important result in the relegation battle. Wandering Rovers 1, Hemingway Village, the team that we're trying to keep pace with, 3. So they get the 3 points on that one. So let's put all these results in the Bundesliga, and here's what we got. So at the top, all 9 top teams have won, so not much change at the top 9. Double R's, we're still 10th despite having 3 losses out of our last 5. We got Southport Wanderers come up to 15th, Wandering Rovers go down to 16th, and there's now 3 points with 2 games to go in between safety and relegation, in between Ice Newland, Tigers and Wandering Rovers. Wow. So could Wandering Rovers be a potential for relegation? They surely can be. Right, so that's it for the Bundesliga for today. Let's get to some Runnymede Rangers business. And we've got Scout Youth Search complete. So we are looking for a midfielder. And I think we've got one. Can you see him? He's right at the bottom. It's Carvalho. Let's get into this one. He's 13 years old. Tall, muscular, right-footed. And let's have a look. He is physical. He is 58. Technical is his weak points, 45. Mental is 54. We think that's balanced enough. Brazilian as well, so what's not to like? So we are going to promote him to the Youth Academy. So if we go to the Youth Academy, then we can see we're back to full. We're back to 12 players. Carvalho, there he is. So 13 years old and 52 skill. So hopefully, yeah, we're going to let probably Wolf run down his contract. Look at that, he's 15 years old, still only 50 skill. Carvalho's 2 above him and he's only 13. So we'll probably let him slide. We've got another 12 days on his contract and then get back down to 11 players. At least we've got a gap in the Youth Academy. Just in case we find another wonder kid. Right, so that is it for this one. Let's get into match day because we are against Tigers, so we need to get some more points on the board. We're going to be part of this this relegation battle. And we face Tigers away. So let's get into this game. And we've still got our midfield woes. But Tigers, look at that. They're going in with 60s, 50s. They've got an 80 in there. They've even got a 26 in there. So surely Constantinides will go in instead of Bauer. Don't know why they're playing Bauer. But looks like they're going in 4-4-2 at this point. And their team rating is 63. So we'll obviously keep an eye on that. We're going in 4-3-3. It's the same team basically that we've just played Inter Milager that did so well against Inter Milager. So we are going to be playing our 4-3-3 and we're going in on 77. So at the moment 63 versus 77 and we need to start catching up with Hemingfield Village. So massive game for the Double R's, massive game for Tigers. So this is going to play out tomorrow and we've got the 3 PM kickoff. So guys, that is it for this one. Could have got the draw against Inter Milager, but it didn't happen. But we move on and we go again against Tigers. So guys, if you've got any comments on what you just seen, then you know what to do. Put them downstairs and while you're down there, subscribe, smash the likes, and as always, don't just tune in, join in on ITSAGOAL.org. Thanks for watching.